You guys good with these?
I'm gonna double check with him. Lane talked to him last night. Alright.
You want to get his phone, sir?
You want to get his phone?
Yeah.
In the car?
Yeah, it's right there on the
Yeah, go ahead.
sir. That's
He's already gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Is that his phone? Put his phone back.
Yeah, put his phone back. He's gonna, if he needs to
gone
come back
or
and get
he
his
went to
stuff, we gotta be able
hospital.
to tell him where it is.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Put his phone back. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. You might call his family or something. I want to do a plan for that. I ain't
What happened? Why he in the hospital?
George Floyd was gang-stalked. Yes, I know it sounds insane, but George Floyd was gang-stalked. I'm going to show you. So here, notice the guy in the gray sweater is ready, signaling with his left hand to his face. Letting the three first cars here know, black, white, and red, know that the target is the person in the vehicle they're approaching. If you notice the white van next to George Floyd's truck, he has his hand out of the car as well and pointing towards Floyd. And the guy with the black, who's with the guy in the gray, has red shoelaces or shoes, and he has his left hand up to his side, maybe in his hoodie pocket, indicating that the target is to the left of him. So the first car, the red Crown Vic, he extends his hand and says hi to Floyd. Here comes the next black truck, hand extended. Not for this one, he has no lights. Now the next one coming up, lights, hand extended. Here comes another one, lights, hand extended. And like down the block, you can already see a big red truck making a right onto the street. That's the commander of, I think, of the gangsta. So both of them start pointing and both of them start leaving. Also, it's important to note that these two people are the only people that have their identities blurred out, which leads me to believe they might be confidential informants or snitches in the neighborhood. I want you also to take a look at the other side of the street. There's a guy in a red shirt. The top of the frame is hard to see. And notice every time the car with the headlights drives by, the guy in the gray shirt on this side of the street is going to point at George Floyd, and then the guy across the street with the red shirt is going to bow down and point with his body towards George Floyd. Here's the first black truck. Boom, he bows down. Here comes the next car of lights. Boom, he's down again. Here comes another car of lights. Boom, he's down again. At the same time, here comes one last truck, the red truck with lights, the commander. And boom, he went down again. So now they've stalked him. So now they've marked him. And now these two walk off. Okay, so here's the footage from the body cam of the cop that was recently released. And the first thing we see is this little girl here giving a hand sign as soon as the cop is walking up. It looks like she's signaling that group of cars with their high beams on across the street.
Sorry.
The driver in there?
Blue Benz.
Hold on, which one?
That
Okay.
blue one over there. Which one?
Yep. Just head back in.
The driver in there?
Blue Benz.
Hold on, which one?
That
Okay.
blue one over there. Which one?
Yep. Just head back in.
All right, so as we get into the store, the first thing I observe is that not the owner, but the guy behind the owner is wearing a white top, black bottom. The owner gives a hand signal to the guy sitting down and does some weird cough.
Take a bill from the gentleman.
And the guy's wearing shoes with red trim.
The driver in there? Hold on, which one?
That blue one over there.
Then the guy in the red shoes implicates Floyd. And there's the red phone.
Sorry.
Now, if you notice, the owner didn't even know where the guy went.
The driver in there?
Blue Benz.
Hold on, which one?
That
Okay.
blue one over there. Which one?
Yep. Just head back in.
Where's the security cam footage of Floyd handing him the $20 bill to begin with, or even being in that store? All right, so now in the next frame, they show us, you can see that the cars from across the street have taken off. The cops are crossing and approaching Floyd. This green van with the lights is taking off, and what we see is a guy with the red shirt has now taken it off, and we see a man with shorts and a white top standing in front, right across from Floyd, with his arms crossed. And if you've seen in previous videos that I've shown, when you're directly in front of them, they will cross their arms to show that you are, that the target is in front of them. So look how he stands there right across from Floyd, where the other guy was, who's now taken off, with his arms crossed. Now, this dark car coming by right now, see how he slowed down just a bit, gave this guy a signal. See how the car's gone, and he's going to make a U-turn off at the end of the frame, and this guy on the bike, on the red bike, is leaving. So he's leaving. Remember, X marks the spot. You are the target. So now the guy on the bike has let the guy that's making the U-turn in the gray car to the right, and the headlights are on, let them know that the target is right here where the police are. So now this guy in the gray car, he's gonna pull in and watch what he does. Alright, so as he exits the vehicle, you'll notice he's wearing white top, black bottom. He's just there to observe and keep the whole gang stock like just on standby, because there are cops and stuff here and they are involved in a crime. So they had to remain unseen. One person was there. He marked the spot for the other person to come and mark the spot for the next subsequent gang stock. Let's watch the guy across the street. He's in and out of his car. At some point, he grabs a phone and he starts recording. Taking shots. There he goes. He has his phone out. At this point, the guy with the red bike returns and starts standing over at the corner. So now we have the guy with the red bike that was crossing his arms and the guy with the white top and black bottom. Now they're bringing Floyd out of the car, and you're gonna notice the handler has now gone to the other side of the street. The guy at the corner with the white and black shirt is taking the video, and as soon as the handler pulls out, he makes room for the cop to pull in, almost synchronized. So we're gonna watch this for the next few minutes. All right, now the guy, the white top and black bottom, is now looking over at the intersection behind him. It's going to be a red car that he spots, and that's going to be his cue to get back in his car and leave, because another gang stalk perpetrator is showing up. And you notice the lady in the green car with the lights on also has her elbow extended towards Floyd. So over there off in the corner, you can see a car already making a right onto the street, and the guy on the red bike has also taken off. And as traffic starts going, the light turns green. There goes the first red car, indicating to the people to pull in right there. You see how they pull in as soon as he crosses in front of them. And what we're going to see is that as soon as they start taking Floyd across the street, the couple in that car is going to get out to try and intersect Floyd at the entrance of this building. The guy can't rush anymore because it's going to be obvious. So now look at the girl jump out. He's already trying to get there. At the same time, he's waiting for her because she's the one with the red shirt who's going to signal on her right with her hands through her hair as to where the target, which is George Floyd, is. Here she goes. Watch her. Look at her hands signaling and looking over to the intersection. Already signaled that Floyd is the target. Already signaled that Floyd is the target.
Roll one over there. Which one?
Yep. Just head back in.
And as we cross the road here right now, the Jeep that was parked behind George Floyd, the driver is wearing, you guessed it, red. This might be one of the main handlers overseeing the whole takedown.
Let me see your hands.
All right, so right here we're gonna deconstruct the scene. So we have 3 angles set up here. We're gonna be listening to the audio of the one on the bottom left, which is the main cop interacting with Floyd.
Damn, man.
Stay in the car. Let me see your other hand.
I'm sorry.
Let me see your other hand.
Please, Miss Alba.
Both hands.
Do nothing.
Put your fucking hands up right now.
So as this is taking place on this side, let's see what's going on the other side with the other quote-unquote subject.
Damn, man.
Squad 340, we're going to be out with Minnesota BRJ, Boy Robert John 026 at 38th Street.
I'm right here, bro.
All right, I appreciate that, man.
I'm cool, bro. I ain't. That's your.
All right, so right here, the guy is already implicating Floyd by pointing at him and saying he. Now, what was the official narrative? That Floyd had attempted to pass a fake $20 bill. Now, if you notice closely, what's on the floor right in front of this guy? A $20 bill.
Let me get over here, sir.
No, you're going to stay right there.
Now, watch the guy's mannerisms. He's even going to point towards the $20 bill with his hands. He's going to look at it. He's going to drop his earphones in front of it and pick it up. And at no time does this police officer even notice it on the floor or acknowledge it. But supposedly they came for a fake $20 bill. They're just focusing on Floyd because he is the target. Even though all these other people wearing red aren't being suspected, aren't being frisked, the other officer just pulled a gun. And the other one on this side with the guy in the red has no worry in the world. And the evidence is right in front of him, implicating the other person, not Floyd.
Just us, man. Me and you.
Now you got one more back here.
It's a lady.
It's a lady?
Yes, sir. Female. Giving us a ride. We're trying to get a ride.
It's her car?
Nah, it's his other friend car, sir. She was giving her and I a ride.
It's her car?
Nah, it's his other friend car, sir. She was giving her and I a ride.
So he's saying the car belonged to someone else and the lady was giving them a ride.
His other friend car, sir. She was giving her and I a ride.
So the lady sent Floyd here to pick these people up. He was sent here by someone else.
Yeah. All right. So it's whose car? Your friend's car, you said?
It's his friend's car.
Okay.
Her name, I forget. Her name is I forgot her name, but I know his co-worker, and he was giving her and I a ride. This young lady right here.
Yeah.
And I a ride.
Now I'll go to the other side and see George Floyd currently begging for his life and asking the cop not to shoot him. It will later come out that George Floyd, like he said, was shot before, and the girl in the car, when she comes out, she will admit to being his girlfriend, or used to be his girlfriend, and that he's been shot before, indicating the police had done it. And every time the police show up, George Floyd has problems, indicating he was targeted.
Man, I got shot the same way as I was before.
Okay, well, when I say let me see your hands, you put your fucking hands up.
I'm so sorry, brother.
You got them?
Man, dang, man.
Put your hands on top of your head.
Man, last time I got shot like that, I was
Hands on top of your head. Hands on top of your head. Step out of the vehicle and step away from me, all right? Step out and face away. Step out and face away.
Okay, please don't shoot me. Please, man.
I'm not going to shoot you. Step out and face away.
I'm gonna get out of eye, man. Please don't shoot me,
I'm
man.
not shooting you, man.
Please, man. I just lost my mom,
I'm
man.
taking one out. Step out and face away. Step out and face away.
Please don't shoot me, Mr. Officer. Please don't shoot me, man.
Step out and face away.
Can you not shoot me, man?
I'm not shooting you. Step out and face away.
Okay. Please.
Okay, now back to the other side.
All right, you step here, or what stopped you here at Cup Foods?
I've been busy with Adam. I was trying to buy me a laptop.
All right.
And I did buy one, but it wasn't working.
Yeah.
So he gave me my change back. You can ask him. You can ask him.
Okay, do you have your ID on you?
I can get one. How you doing, sir?
I'm good.
I'm just reaching your this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm no cop, but at this point, this guy is admitted to doing business and being inside the store. They still have not told Floyd what's going on. They're still trying to wrestle him out of the car at gunpoint and create and escalate the scene. Meanwhile, this guy with a $20 bill in front of him, he's admitted to being inside the store and passing money and dealing with money, and so far, no gun has been pulled on this guy because he is a gang stalking perp, and the target is George Floyd.
Please, man. Please. I didn't know, man.
And now this guy looks into oncoming traffic and touches his face.
Get out of the car.
I didn't know because I didn't know.
Put fucking hands behind right now.
Stop moving.
Put your hands behind your back then.
I'm not gonna do nothing.
And here you start noticing this guy get out the car. He starts trying to evade and take off. Meanwhile, no one stopped him. They tell him, hey, stop right there. And that's only by the time he gets to the corner. These two people are not being treated under any suspicion yet. All the evidence points to the guy in the red at this point.
Stand up.
Against the wall. Yes.
What I do?
Now let's get into these two people and their quote-unquote interrogation.
We're figuring out what's going on. Drop the bag.
Figure out what's going
Yeah,
on.
Adam, he's with.
What's the problem?
Said something to him. It ain't up.
So here, the two people that he was sent to pick up are now implicating and distancing themselves from him. And they're both dressed in street stalker chic red. She even mentions they came and spoke to him and told him something. Now remember in the beginning of the video, there was those two guys that came up and marked him for the rest of the gang stop. But they weren't speaking to Floyd. It looks like they were speaking to Buddy in the red hat.
We was getting a ride,
I
sir.
just got my phone fixed. This
You
my
can ask
ex-man.
Adam know me.
This my ex.
Are you good?
It's important to keep your eyes on the eyes of these two people, especially the guy in the red. He keeps looking over at the intersection and across the street where the guy with the black and white is standing, waiting. They both keep looking over there.
320 record for.
You can ask Mr. Adam about me, sir. I just came to buy the tablet, and when I bought the tablet, he didn't
Oh
work.
my
with whatever.
God. He didn't even do nothing.
Here you go, sir.
You have ID?
No, I don't. My
You got
name's
anything with your name on
Shawan
it?
Hill. No.
Sir.
Okay.
I just came over to get my phone to see I have a purse or nothing.
Mr. Adam
And my
knows
daughter
me.
is on her way to get me.
Now here they are again, distancing themselves from the guy that was sent to pick them up. This guy admits to buying a high-priced item. He has a $20 bill on the floor in front of him on a call for a fraudulent $20 bill.
What's his deal?
I don't
Mr. Adam
know.
knows me, sir.
That's
His
my
deal, he
ex.
just-
I don't know.
So here she is saying she used to date him, yet she's distancing herself from the crime that she's clearly has knowledge of, because the guy that was with her has a $20 bill right outside of his door. So typically in gang stalking situations, they'll put people in your life to play your girlfriend, play your best friend, and they're usually the ones that set you up at the end. Remember, she just said,
Why is he getting all squirrely and not showing us his hands and just being all weird like that?
Because he's been shot before. He don't
Well, I
wanna-
get that, but still, when I'm just saying get out of the car,
He got a
is he drunk? Is he on something?
No, he got a thing going on. I'm telling you
What
about
does
the
that mean?
police. We have problems all the time when they come, especially when that man spit that gun like that. No, he got a thing going on. I'm telling you
What
about
does
the
that mean?
police. We have problems all the time when they come, especially when that man spit that gun like that.
what did she say? He has a thing going on about the police while pointing to her head.
No, he got a thing going on. I'm telling you
What
about
does
the
that mean?
police.
And what happens with targeted individuals? When they start noticing that they're being followed, they're labeled crazy. So this is another indicator that he was already telling people he was being targeted by the police. She says every time they come, he has problems.
We have problems all the time when they come, especially when that man spit that gun like that. It's been one.
What's your first name?
He's pretty good. George Floyd.
What is it?
He's a good guy. George Floyd, she said.
Can you spell that?
I don't know how to spell George. Sir.
Her name.
My name is, my name.
Your name, yeah.
Renee Hill.
Can you spell it?
S-H-A-W-A-N-D-A.
S-H-A-W.
Yeah, right, sir. He
Yeah, he
said,
okay.
But Mr. Adam,
Just put him in the car.
Mr. Adam can
Shawanda what?
Hill. Renee, R-E-N-E-E.
What's your last name?
Hill, H-I-L-L. W-A-N-D-A.
S-H-A-W.
Here you see his ex-girlfriend looking off into that intersection. And then look at the worried look as she realizes the red truck is there.
Right, sir. He
Yeah, he
said,
okay.
But Mr. Adam,
Just put him in the car.
Now the cop looks up at the intersection and immediately tells the other cop it's time to take him to the car.
right, sir. He
Yeah, he
said,
okay.
But Mr. Adam,
Just put him in the car.
Mr. Adam can
Shawanda what?
Alright, did you catch that? Watch the guy look over behind them at the intersection and then start signaling and touching his face. Then we'll see who he's actually signaling to.
WANDA.
All right, there he goes. He looks over. He turns around. Here goes the first pointing, touching himself, pointing away. He looks back over at the car, touches his mouth. And right here, he's looking over at that red car with the headlights on. The same car that the guy on this side of the street looks at when he gets the cue to leave. Just like his ex-girlfriend, just like his friend, just like the cop. They all signal to the red truck. So let's watch both videos play out.
I don't know how to spell George, sir.
Her name.
My name is. Oh, my name.
Your name.
Okay, the guy across the street sees the red truck. He starts to move. The guy with the red notices the guy moving. He glances over across the street. So does the cop. He sees him moving. He looks over at the red car. He gives a signal as well. She does too. This is one of the commanders. Remember, the red cars are usually the beginning. There he goes, the red car, telling that car to pull in. George Floyd was gang stalked till the end.
Yeah, are you guys good with these? I'm gonna double check with him. Lane talked to him last time. Alright.
You want to get his phone, sir?
You want to get his phone? In the car?
Yeah, it's right there on the
Yeah, go ahead.
sir. That's
He's already gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Is that his phone? Put his phone back.
Yeah, put his phone back. He's gonna, if he needs to come back and get his stuff, we gotta be able to tell him where it is.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Put his phone back. That's it.
Yeah. You might have called his family or something. I want to do a plan for that. I ain't in.
What happened? Why he in the
I didn't talk to
hospital?
him yet.
You know I ain't in.
Okay, did you ran him though?
Nope.
Okay.
No, that man took our name.
You might have called his family.
Suppose he probably has his
What
ID.
happened to him?
Fucked up, man.
Alright.
They fucked him up?
He fucked up.
He took your ID?
Yeah.
Alright.
He's
How you
sick.
Yeah,
doing,
because I got
sir?
his stuff. Good.
They kept it put on it.
Alright.
They kept it. Yeah, I already know what happened. He told us so. Mr. Addison vouched for me. I didn't give him no money or nothing
Right.
like that. And
Well,
whatever
well,
happened.
I tried to
He did, right? He gave him that 20?
Yeah.
I tried. I told him to get weed.
Alright.
Don't get in the car. I kept telling
Alright,
him.
yeah. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Get in the car.
Yeah, no problem.
I know you.
Yeah, I already know what happened. He told us so. Mr. Addison vouched for me. I didn't give him no money or nothing like that. And
All right, so here this guy is telling the officer that he's been vouched for by the store owner. This cop did not check or anything. And if you look in this guy's hand, that's George Floyd's pack of cigarettes that he was supposedly buying with the fake $20 bill. He took that dead man's cigarettes at the end.
I tried to get
He
in.
did,
I tried
right?
to
You gave
get
him
in
that
the car.
20?
yeah,
I tried. I told him to get weed.
Alright.
Don't get in the car. I kept telling him.
Alright, yeah. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Thank you. Get in the car.
Yeah, no problem.
I know you can't win.
Alright, I don't need anything from them.
They're good?
Yeah.
You're too
Gotta go talk to the owner. Hey, how are you guys?
How's it going?
Good, how about you?
Good, good.
You still have that 20?
I do, and they had a lot more with them too, just so you know.
Alright. Do you have all of them?
Oh, no, we only confiscated one.
Only confiscated the one?
Well, actually, he bought something with it too from one of my employees. So one employee caught it, and then the other person that was with him, so they both had counterfeits. The gentleman with the hat and the big guy.
All right, so right here you have the manager of the store saying that both of them had counterfeits. He clearly said the big guy and the guy with the hat. And the officer still at this point had a chance to radio the other officer and had him hold the guy with the red at the scene, but he does not, because that guy is a gang stalking perp.
We caught one, and the other person was spending one on the other side. So
Okay, was the big guy the one that made the purchase?
he's the one that was trying to purchase. We took it from him, and then, or no, he didn't get. We didn't take that from him. This one was actually used in here.
So here he is. His story is falling apart. First he confiscated it, then actually no, he used it in here.
Tobacco shop.
Okay, by who?
Let me just confirm. Chris!
If he's being questioned as a witness and giving a witness accounts, why does he need to verify with anybody as to what he saw?
Chris! Come here for a second.
Switch box me. I got you, bro.
So they both, one attempted, got rejected, one of them came through. I think the gentleman with the hat and dreads.
Again, here he mentions and points out the guy with the hat and dreads, and still the police officer does not call for him to be detained.
Which person was successful at using it? The bigger one. So the bigger one was a successful one.
The bigger guy?
Yep, the other one with the hat and dreads attempted and got rejected.
Alright, and he just gave you the 20. What did he purchase with it?
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes? Okay. And,
they each had a few on them. I was told after the fact. I would have handled it if I was in here. They each had a few on them. I was told after the fact. I would have handled it if I was in here.
So now the manager admits to not even being in the store. He's being told all this information. And still the cop has not stopped the other subject, has not questioned anybody else. And he's not going to. The guy in front of him is wearing a white top and black bottom. He has his arms crossed. The guy next to him, which is the guy from the beginning of the video, he's signaling to his right that the manager is the only person, is the target. Notice he won't put the other two on record. He won't ask them their questions or take down their statements as witnesses. And now you notice the kid, Chris, starts to walk away as to not be questioned.
Do you guys have security cameras on the inside?
Of course.
Okay.
And we went outside to talk to them. There was really high up stuff, and then they said, "You got my face" or something, and that's when we called you guys.
Okay. Alright, and it was just the 20 that he paid with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he had. So
he had more on him, but he just paid with
So
the
we only
20.
got one, but they attempted twice.
They went down to 40th Street.
I noticed the guy with the white shirt and black bottoms. He goes and stands directly in front of these two EMTs that are obviously not in on the crime.
Or silly, I don't know why they're messing with you guys.
Yeah. What time was he in here? Like right when you called?
5 minutes before you called.
5 minutes before you called? Okay.
320. If you would let MFD know that EMS.
Alright, what was his behavior like in the store then?
So the one with the hat and dread that I've known for a long time, he was nice. He was trying to buy something. He had real bills for that.
Yeah.
Here the store manager is changing the story now. Now he's saying the guy with the dreads had real bills.
However...
And can you describe the bigger guy to me when you say bigger? Like, you just mean
one of them was like 6'8".
6'8", muscular?
Yeah.
Okay, the one with the tank top on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then one of them was like with hat and dreads. One of them was tall with the tank top.
So right now, this manager's giving this whole eyewitness account, but yet he just stated he wasn't even in here. The cop at no point attempts to ask questions of any other witnesses, including the people that were actually there dealing with them. It's only the manager that wasn't even in the store.
Gotcha.
Can you advise the fire department if they're still with you, they need to go to 36 and
Alright.
to assist with the patient on a full arrest?
Alright, what tipped you off that it's, I mean, it looks like it too. Did you just check after the fact? Is that what it was?
Yeah, well, one of them was getting rejected, so I made him go check the rest of the cashier, and they found that one.
Alright, what tipped you off that it's, I mean, it looks like it too. Did you just check after the fact? Is that what it was?
Yeah, well, one of them was getting rejected, so I made him go check the rest of the cashier, and they found that one.
So according to his story, the guy with the dreads was caught passing a fake one. He was the one that was unsuccessful. Then they had to go through their drawer and look for something else. They found another fake 20 and assumed that Floyd had passed it, even though the guy with the dreads was the one that was actually caught passing it, according to the manager.
Gotcha. It was getting rejected when you put it in the system?
No, this we took it. We lost $10.
Gotcha, okay.
Actually, we lost 20, actually, because 10 with cigarettes, 10 change.
No, you bogus. You can't say nothing right now. You gotta look away, you gotta fight.
So do you have an envelope that I could borrow for a sec?
So that's what he passed in there?
Yes, sir. $20 counterfeit. Just the one? Just the one. They said he had more on him, but this is the one that they used to do a transaction with.
Okay, so he actually got some goods and services with it?
He did. And that was our guy. They said bigger guy, black male tank top, no dreads. And that was our guy. They said bigger guy, black male tank top, no dreads.
Okay.
Here he's clearly covering up for the guy with the red hat and dreads. On 2 occasions, the manager said and implicated that the guy with the hat and dreads had counterfeits on him as well. It's only until the Gangstock perp came over and started touching his head that the manager then changed his story.
Only confiscated the one?
Well, actually, he bought something with it too from one of my employees. So one employee caught it, and then the other person that was with him, so they both had counterfeits. The gentleman with the hat and the big guy. We caught one, and the other person was spending one on the other side. So.
Okay, was the big guy the one that made the purchase?
He's the one that was trying to purchase. We took it from him, and then, we didn't take that from him. This one was actually used in here. So they both, one attempted to get rejected, one of them came through. I think the gentleman with the hat and dreads.
And that was our guy. They said bigger guy, black male tank top, no dreads.
So then the first video shown to the world is this right here. And you can see that the person taking the video backs up and it zooms into frame. The first thing we see is a red box with a number 6, or what looks like a number 6 on it. And the cop car is number 320. Which if you add a little numerology mumbo jumbo, you can get 32nd degree, because the 0 is the same thing as the degree symbol. Which leads us to the 32nd degree Masons, Scottish Rite. Just a thought. George Floyd was gang stalked. Yes, I know it sounds insane, but George Floyd was gang stalked.